Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois, and welcome back to Stoneblock. In the last episode, we were working on our mob farm, specifically putting in not only the lights, but also the wither skeleton spawner, and some dark glass so we can see in there. And yeah, it's working out pretty good. I put a vector plate. I don't know why I didn't have one there. It might have been like destroyed at some point. But we are collecting a bunch of things. I've been letting this run for a little bit. We have almost 3.5 stacks, almost 4 stacks of wither skeleton skulls, so not too bad. And yeah, we can store everything except for the necrotic bones. There's not room for that. And there's a little bit of an issue that we were going to have to deal with. Namely, this drawer controller needs to... You know, I could switch those. That would probably work. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Actually, we can just break this. That goes in there, which is fine. Break this. Put the string there. And we can put the drawer controller here. And now we just got to grab our Yeta wrench. And on the down, we're going to put that on insert. And that should work just fine. We shouldn't see anything not being inserted. And that's going to let us do something more important, which, trying to decide how I want to do this. I could tear up the entirety of my floor, or we can make things a little bit simpler. Let's tear up the entirety of the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook this up, the mob farm, to our storage system, because why not? It'll allow us to, just type wither skeletons and see all of that stuff. But we're going to need like a stack of stone to do this. So let's get destroying our entire base, I guess, flooring. Let's go into this wall. And not quite where I wanted to be. We should be able to just hook into this. So that should be fine. And then I don't know if we're going to need to do anything weird, but we have an external storage. We've made these before. I went ahead and taught the system how to make those. And give me my stuff back. Thank you. Taught the system how to make these, because why not? We can put this on a higher priority so that it will store things down here. And actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to put this on a lower priority, so it doesn't store things down here. So I don't really want my iron to go down here necessarily. And that's the biggest thing, the iron and redstone, because those doors would fill up very quickly, and I don't want to deal with that. So we do actually need to go down another block so that I can have a floor. And that should be that. So we just need to get this going. And we should be able to access all of our stuff, specifically the wither skeleton skulls, because that's really the only thing I care about. And that should be no problem. So, yeah, that's all there is. So we'll just cover this back up, fly up so we can get out, and put a torch back. Cool. So you can't even see it, but if we go up here and empty out our inventory, none of the apples. I'd like the apples back, please. We should make like another 2 stacks of apples, because why not? Kind of do need them. And my mouse is not cooperating today. We should be able to go wither skeletons, and we have like 300. Now we also have the Wither Skull fragments, which we can turn into more skulls pretty easily. So yeah, we have a lot of Wither skeleton skulls, which is awesome. So I did kill a bunch of Withers so that I could make, let's see, Crystal Matrix ingots. We're going to make 14 of these. And that's going to take a second. It's going to take a ton of diamonds. But I'd like to start making more neutronium collectors. And in fact, we're going to move where this one is. And 29%, we go ahead and pick it up. Along with this and this. Did I pick a nugget up? I did. Okay, so we're going to need some more item conduits. And what else do we need for this thing? We need redstone, quartz, and iron. So let's grab like a stack of blocks of iron, quartz, and redstone. Redstone's the only thing that I'm kind of worried about not having enough. But we do. So we should have 14 crystal matrix ingots. We come over here and where do they go? Either side of here, of the middle, and then somewhere in the exact middle. Yes, in the exact middle. All right, and then the quartz, it is 10 blocks up here. And I'm going to just keep the extra there because why not? So we have the redstone and the iron. So the redstone is a circle, like so-ish. And the iron is just wrapped around. Yep. Alright. So nothing too difficult there. And we can get 2 more neutronium compressors. And we can collect the rest of our stuff. So it looks like we need 40 redstone. No, it's 20 redstone each. And like a bunch of everything else. I'm not going to do math. Math is hard. Especially on the spot. So we're going to move that stuff up here. Just to get it kind of out of the way. And we can just go ahead and put down a bunch of neutronium compressors. We'll put the neutronium, yeah, that'll be fine. And we can even put these guys on top and just keep this pretty simple. So insert, extract, always active. And yeah, this will basically triple our output or something similar to that. Anyways, now I have some other stuff in my inventory, and because I got all those nether stars from the withers, I have the ability to craft up a nether star crux. We're going to need a block of diamonds, which is not too awful, and we should be able to make this thing pretty easily. So we need 2 blocks of insanium, and there is the nether star crux, which is awesome because we can go put this in the ground and plant our nether star seeds, which should go there, I think. Let's see, if I type in tier 6 seeds, yes, nether star seeds should go right here. So with the nether star crux, we can get this taken care of. I don't know why I didn't get the cobblestone. I have no idea where that even went. And of course we don't have a hoe up here. So let's see. I should have one. Yeah. Cool. So let's get this planted and growing, I guess. And we only need the neutronium. That's the only one left, and then we can start getting everything else hooked up. Now, what about all this other land? Well, basically, if I want anything else, so if I want more awakened draconium, That's what we'll do. So that's kind of the plan there. I'm just going to use that extra space for extra seeds. And we can just go ahead and break this guy. We don't need him anymore. Everything is well lit. Yeah, good enough. Let's just put a torch there. Alright, so let's get into the main thing for today, and that is dark matter. So I want to be able to make a ton of dark matter basically whenever I want, because, well, we're going to need quite a bit of it to do some really cool things. We could start making energy collectors, for example. Energy collectors are super duper useful, and it'll be more useful once we have an energy condenser, but we need red matter for that. Red matter takes dark matter. So Aeternalis Fuel and dark matter. So what we're going to need is a crafter. We're going to just get a crafter tier 3 because why not? And this recipe it does not like, because I believe the crafting tables, let's make like, yeah, it doesn't like the crafting tables for some reason. Actually take that recipe out. Why don't you like this? Or dictionaried. Okay, let's just, wrong way. Let's just get rid of that. And what if we just make a new one? Do you like crafting tables now? No. It just, that's so weird. So we're just going to take that out completely. And I tried to do the same thing again. I believe applied energistics, you can craft a pattern or something like that and it empties it out. But let's go ahead and make like half a stack of these. Close to it. Can we make like a bunch of stacks of wood? We certainly can. We do have almost 12,000 logs. And so now can we make a crafter tier 3? Yeah, no problem. So yeah, for whatever reason, it does not like the crafting benches. I don't know why. That's really strange. Anyways, we have the crafter tier 3. And to make dark matter, we're going to need Aeternalis fuel, which is just coal. It's just coal with the Philosopher stone. So let's grab our Philosopher stone out. And let's grab some coal. And then we're also going to need some diamond blocks. So let's just get 1 diamond block for now. And that is literally it. So we need to put this somewhere. And honestly, part of me wants to move the water. I almost want to move the water somewhere else. Maybe right here. Let's grab a wireless crafting, water buckets, or water eggs. Those are same thing, basically. And we'll put an infinite source there. And it's just, I like having an infinite source of water around the base. Even if I don't typically like use it, it's just kind of good to have. So then we can just close that up. And we're going to make a dark matter machine. So this is just crafting. Nothing special about it. We need the crystal binder. That's why I'm going to put it in here, because it's going to make things a little bit easier. And we're going to crystal bind to this guy. He'll get power. And then what we're going to do, we're going to have a spot for the Philosopher Stone. We're going to put in a bunch of coal. We're going to have a spot for blocks of diamonds. And the first recipe is going to be Philosopher Stone. With that, and result of crafting will stay in the input buffer. That should work just fine. And so it makes alchemical coal. We're going to do that one more time so that we can get 4. And then alchemical coal becomes Mobius. And I just deleted the other recipe. So chemical coal and a Philosopher stone becomes Mobius fuel. If we put that in there, we'll get the Mobius fuel. We'll get 4 slots of that. And then finally, the last one is for Mobius. It gives Aeternalis. And we want that to stay in the recipe. So we're going to need another stack or 2 of coal. But we want that to stay in the system. And it's going to be a little bit less, but that's fine. Just remember all the Aeternalis fuel. And then the last one is Aeternalis fuel plus a diamond block gives you dark matter. And that will go to the exterior. That's what we want. So theoretically, if I put all this stuff in, it should get close. I think we need one more stack of, not dark matter, we need one more stack of coal. A full stack, not half a stack. So here is the thing. This is really expensive. Oh, we did need just a half a stack. Okay, well, whatever. So that makes the dark matter, and the dark matter will go there. So now what we need to do is we're going to set up some filters. So we're going to need to make some filters. We're going to make this fancy-ish. So basic item filter. Let's get one of those. Let's get some item conduits. Let's get that small storage crate. And let's get the dark matter. Diamond block. Let's go ahead and make like 10 of those. And coal. I had to think for that for a second. Alright, so something to note, by the way. We are going to be getting coal from our wither skeletons, which is really nice. So yeah, there's already 3 stacks of coal in there. So it's another supplement to everything. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set up item conduit. We're going to have insert extract on brown. Extract will be always active. Insert is going to get the filter. It's only going to accept diamond blocks and coal. That's it. And then the storage crate goes on top. Yet a wrench. The extract is green, always active. Insert is brown. And so it will keep the dark matter in there, but nothing else. Now we could also go ahead and teach this how to make red matter. And I think we will go ahead and do that. So we're going to need some more Aeternalis fuel. Let's take this single thing of coal out. And unfortunately, we need more room. So how do we want to do this? Let's actually just go ahead and forget everything. And let's grab half a stack of coal. And then we're going to make this a little bit more intelligent, I guess. So we're going to have dark matter there, diamond blocks there. Remember those. I said remember. All right. And then the full roll off to activate, on to activate. We want that for right now. a full row of coal, alchemical coal, Mobius fuel. We're going to go fairly light. And then the Aeternalis, we'll remember a bunch of these. And the last recipe we're going to, so we're going to actually, I could have this go right back in, but I don't think I will for right now. So let's go ahead, and the last recipe is Aeternalis Fuel. It's going to be 3 of these, and 3 of these. Exterior. Doesn't matter. And apply. So there we go. So that will create, if I supply enough diamond blocks and enough coal, it will create red matter for us. And now red matter will get extracted like normal, but it will not go back into the system. So we can kind of put in some dark matter, and that's pretty much it. So the problem now that we have to deal with is, how do we get that much coal? And that is a problem, but it's not that big of a deal. So first of all, we do have 4,000 coal, so we can just fill this thing up with a bunch of coal, and that's what I'm going to do for now. You know, we don't even have to walk over there. We can just grab our wireless crafting grid and just grab a bunch of coal. We could also set up a system so that it automatically like takes coal out of the system. But meh. We do need to get some conduit speed upgrades, which I never taught the system how to make. So you know what? Let's teach the system how to make those. So conduit speed, what are they called? Upgrades? Where are they? What do they look like now? I don't even know what they look like now. There is, let's just go to Ender.io. Redstone filter things. Those are all filters. Upgrades. But I think that's all for armor. Here it is. Extract speed upgrade. Do we know how to make those? We do. Okay. So let's get like 20 of those. They changed the name of it. That's all it was. Okay. So with that taken care of, we're gonna make a couple of things for the rest of the episode. But honestly, at this point, I need to kind of figure out what I need to do. More than anything else, 15 I believe is max. Let's get a wrench, up, extract, and that should be a lot faster. Okay, so if I throw in a dark matter, I get a red matter. And that was a quest, for the record. So that's something we should probably focus on. But yeah, there is red matter. So, cool. We get a loot chest. And our first piece of red matter is kind of awesome. But we need 3 more. 3 more. And we have a lot of Aeternalis fuel. We can theoretically make 1 more. But let's get the diamond blocks. So yeah, I'm going to do a lot of this kind of stuff off camera just because it is a little bit annoying. But we can get 1 more dark or red matter. But yeah, I've already gone through most of our coal supplies, which is not good. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get a lot of coal. Let's just go ahead and do that. And it should have made 2 red matters. Perfect. So obviously, it's going to also make the dark matters as it kind of goes, which is good. That's what we want to see. And we are going to need 4 of each, and then a dirt chest and a crystal chest, plus our alchemical chest. And we're actually going to need to do that twice, but the second time will be a lot easier. We're actually going to need 5 red matters, preferably. But things will get easier as we go on, as you guys will see very soon. So let's get... something else I think we can do. Let's go ahead and I believe it's in the quest. Let's make sure. No, it is not actually. One, the transmutation table is annoying. Wow, that is awful to make. But these energy collectors, we need to make our first one. So it's a furnace, a bunch of glowstone, and glass. Let's make a few of these. So let's make 8 of them. So glowstone we do have plenty of. So let's get the energy collector. And yeah, these store EMC. So we need 6 each. That should be fine. Glass and diamonds. Maybe I can count one of these years. I should be old enough to know how to count. So diamonds, let's get like 20 blocks, but we only need 8. So once there is 8, we'll grab those. And we just need 8 glass. So nothing too difficult here. Furnace goes in there. And then we do a bunch of crafting. It's only 6. I can count, actually. I had that right the first time. And then we put these guys here, and we can start that. So that will make our energy collectors. So I insulted myself for no reason. Aw. Alright. So this is going to make energy collectors. Now, energy collectors are actually kind of cool. So we are actually going to need 8 more glowstone. And then we could theoretically make the next tier. But that does require a dark matter each. And there is a better way to get dark matter. So output obstructed. So if we just set this down, the energy collectors are kind of useless on their own. And I don't really have a good place to put these. What I need to do is I need to clean up this area, I think. Or... I don't really know. I don't know where to put this stuff. I guess for now we could put this over here. And if I just put that down, it's going to very slowly gather up EMC. I could put a piece of glowstone on top of it, and it gathers up a lot more. Now here is the cool thing. We have all this stuff, right? Well, there is something we can do. So we're gonna hook these guys up. So you can actually share the EMC, sorta. But yeah, as you can see, these things are fairly slow. It's been a while since I've messed with these, so like a long time. But I believe what we can do is if we grab some coal, I believe this will transfer coal. It turns coal into gunpowder. Collector fuel upgrades. So charcoal into redstone, redstone into coal, coal into gunpowder, gunpowder into blaze powder, glowstone dust. Or we can go glowstone itself. So what we can do is we can actually put in into these guys just a bunch of glowstone, or we could put like a stack of coal, and eventually it will turn to uh, alchemical coal, and then Aeternalis fuel, and all of the things that we want. Now, what is going to be the best way to do this? Coal is kind of a premium. So, I mean, I could use charcoal. But blaze powder? I believe we have a ton of blazes. Yeah, we have a ton of blaze rods. So let's get, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so these are going to be useful. But also, I mean, I could have just started with, yeah, the other thing, gunpowder, because I have a lot of gunpowder. But we could also just start with blaze powder. We get 2 stacks each. So let's just do 4 stacks so we have a stack in each. And then we're just going to let it set, and hopefully over time it will do the thing that it needs to do and give me a ton of Aeternalis fuel. And with that, then we can do other things. Now, if we were to upgrade these, this one, the maximum generation rate is 4 EMC per second. The next one is 12, and then the next one on top of that, which requires red matter and draconic tier, is 40. So obviously they get better as you go. But let's just go ahead and do this. We'll put a stack in each. And let's move this. And I'll put 1, 2, 3, I guess. I guess we could stack them. I do have Silk Touch on my shovel. I guess I only need 3 more. I have an extra glowstone for some reason. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, eventually, if we take a look at them now, it does take a lot to get each upgrade. From redstone blocks to coal blocks, it's 576. But that is literally the difference in what their EMC values are. So it makes sense. Ooh, lag spike. Bad lag spike. So yeah, this is going to take a long time, but it'll eventually turn. And that's fine by me. We can do other things. We can work on other things while we're waiting on stuff to process, basically. And what is kind of the next things for us to work on? Well, obviously, Project D is a big thing. Draconic Evolution, Chaos stuff, Wyvern Armor. Yeah, none of that really sounds like fun. Mystical Agriculture, we could complete this. We need to get an Insanium Ingot, and this is going to be pretty easy because I need to probably go get more Nether Stars. Solar Arrays, we're getting close to that, and then just setting up things for Infinity Ingots and all of the Advertitia stuff. So there is things we can kind of work on. We do need to start doing something a little bit different, which is dimension hopping, which we'll get to very, very soon. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of consider what we need to do next, what's going to be good for us to do next. And one thing I want to see, we're getting close. Okay, so obviously more neutron collectors would be nice. But as we get more stuff, this alchemical chest is going to be super powerful. Once we turn it into an energy condenser, things are going to change dramatically. And by the way, in the time of this episode, we now have 16 stacks, almost 17 stacks of Wither Skeleton Skulls. So yeah, not too bad. We also are going to have to deal with necrotic bones sooner rather than later. And I'm not entirely sure how I want to deal with that, but we will. So I might literally just put another drawer somewhere. I could also theoretically move this. Can I put this on the front? Can I put this on the front of the chest? I can. Let's see. 1, 2. Let's go like forward. Whatever. Doesn't matter too much. If it starts picking up things that I don't want it to, then I will deal with that. But so I guess we can go ahead and finish this part up, which is just going to be a matter of coming down here, placing a locked drawer. Oh, right. Let's grab some of those. We can't put that there. Let's grab this again, I guess. We'll put this there. And I think I had that on like 3, but we'll have it on 4. Let's see, 1, 2, let's do 3. 3 should be fine. It should still pick up everything. So I just need to figure out a place to put this drawer that wouldn't be too out of the way, but would also kind of not look awful. So I'll figure that out. But anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!